Hey guys, it's me, Joe, from the Rebels Advocate. Yeah, okay. So you probably forgot about me because it's been so long. And I know. And usually this is the part where I make a bunch of excuses why it's been so long since my last video. And maybe I'll do a little bit of that, but honestly, right now we have to look to the future. That's what I'm doing. Usually this is the part where I tell you it's been so long since I made my last video because things have been going so bad and I've been in a bad place. But honestly, I feel like I'm getting my life under control. I feel like I'm doing better right now than I've done in the last couple of years, maybe ever. Like I feel really good. I'm in a good place. But in doing that, it's caused me to really focus on a lot of other things. And so I've kind of let this fall by the wayside, I guess. So the first thing I want to address is the patrons. I love you guys so much. And I realized, okay, I'm not putting out content. I can't keep, letting patrons donate money to the channel. So my first instinct was I just got to, do away with my Patreon account. And let's just be honest, with what's going on with me and what I'm working on, I know I don't always make the best decisions, especially rash decisions. So what I decided to do instead of that is pause it. So if you're a patron, you probably noticed, and I only have a few, 3 or 4 patrons right now, but you've noticed you didn't get charged for this past month. You won't get charged for next month. And I'm going to do that through the first of the year, and then we'll see where we're at. Because I don't fully know what the future of this channel is. Here's what I do know. I will continue to make videos. I'm going to do that. But I don't know how often they are. They're going to come yet. So right now, kind of what I decided is I want the quality to be better. Yeah, we're going to up the quality. That means more rock and roll. More explosions. More girls. More drugs. Yeah, okay. Maybe not a whole lot more of that. But what I did think is I need to have more of a game plan. Like actually write shit out. Know what I'm talking about a little better than just sitting in front of, having an idea pop in my head and doing it the lazy way of just sitting in front of a camera and talking. And I know some people kind of like that part of it because it's, sometimes when you just sit in front of a camera, it can be more of an honest conversation, It's not, I guess it's more personal. So for that reason, that's why I've kind of thought about sticking with the weekly well, which I started before all this went off the rails, and we might do that. And that way I'll still have a weekly video where I just kind of sit down and just, gab. But other than that, the other videos I would like to spend more time on, and I would like to talk about other topics other than just religion, things that interest me. Because let's face it, you can only talk about how much there's not somebody in the sky, that's gonna send you to hell or heaven. You can only talk about that so much before you're just like, it gets old and boring. I mean, would you want to have a channel where you just always talked about how Bigfoot isn't real? After a while you'd get, you feel like you've said all you could say about it. It's like, but anyway, I'm not saying I won't talk about religion because religion is still affecting us so much in this country and around the world. So of course I'll talk about it, but it'll probably be more about talking about how it is affecting us around the world instead of just spending a whole lot of time about, well, I don't believe it, and that, God doesn't exist, or yada yada. But so that's kind of it in a nutshell. That's where I am. That's the future. I'm hoping to make better videos. But like I said, right now, I don't know how often those will come. My wife and I are in the process of working on a couple things. We have a couple goals that are huge goals for us. And I can't really talk a whole lot about it right now, but it's something I'll definitely share with you guys in the future. But these goals, like I said, they're big goals and they require a ton of work. So I'm going to be very busy over the next little while trying to, you know, not only keep working on my mental health and all that and make sure that I stay where I am in a very, you know, fairly positive place, even though I have some things going really bad wrong right now. But I'm handling them in a more positive way than I would have before. Like, my wife and I went through something recently that might have, you know, sent both of us spiraling a little bit. But I feel like we're both stronger, in a better place, and we're handling it together, you know, and that's the most important thing. And so as I work on these goals, you know, I'm not real sure how much time I'll have, but here's the thing, I will be back from time to time, even if it's a month or two in between videos. Like, I love making videos. It's like, it's very therapeutic for me. I've said it a bunch of times, so I'll always be back. But for my patrons and for anyone who's ever thought about being a patron, that's going to be on hold until I see that I'm putting out regular content again. You know what I mean? Until I'm putting out weekly content, I will not unpause the, you know, I'm not going to. And that's another thing. If you are a patron and maybe you've thought about getting out, don't ever feel guilty about that. And now would be a great time. and also, while, you know, my family went through a time where, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know, sometimes I didn't know if we'd be able to afford groceries, you know, a week later. We had no income whatsoever coming in. I was supposed to be getting short-term disability, and that was like $270 a week, and I didn't even get that. Like, well, I ended up getting it, but I wouldn't get it for like 2 months, and then they would pay me a lump sum, you know, and then one check, and then it would be like another 2 months before I got another check or something. You know, it was crazy. And honestly, looking back, I'm like, I have no idea how I made it through that. As of right now, it's not like we have a ton of money, but I have an income now. So I do have income coming in. So if you are a patron, don't, and you wanted to get out, that's fine. If you were wanting to sign up, you can sign up. There won't be anything coming out for a while until I'm putting out weekly content. I'm not charging. So that's that. I'm looking forward to making better content in the future. I really do believe that I am going to put out better content, because if I actually work on something, I know I can make it better than what I've done in the past. And I think that's important. I would rather have quality content over weekly content anyway. We'll try to get back to the weekly well, where I just sit down and talk, and I'm not going to make any, like, I would like to start that now, even though I wouldn't count that towards being worthy of turning the patron back on. You know, I don't, just because I make that weekly. But I can't promise you that because, you know, like I said, we'll see. But maybe we'll try to do that at the very least. If I could, you know, why can't I sit down and take 10, 15 minutes, if nothing else, to just talk for a little bit? But anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know I'm still alive, let you know what's going on, and let you know there will be some videos coming. There may be, you know, a little longer time in between, but I love doing this, and I'm going to do it in the future, regardless of how many and how consistent I am. But hopefully we'll get to the place. And like I said, we're working on a couple big things, and hopefully I can share those with you, you know, personal things that are that'll be pretty huge for us. And hopefully I get to share that news with you in the future very soon, I hope. But I'm very optimistic because these goals have given me something to work towards. It's going to be a lot of hard work. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me, but I am pumped up and ready to go. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. And thanks for sticking around. Thanks for all your support from the very beginning, from my first video years ago till now. It's been, you know, what a journey, and reading your comments and your emails and all those things, and kind of relationships I've made throughout the time with some of you. It's been incredible. I love it, and I look forward to, I think, a future of, I think it's going to get even better. I'm excited about it. I hope you are. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.